So I want to go through a bunch of new information here, mainly talking about the Warzone trailer, but also some other Season 2 Warzone leaks and just Modern Warfare leaks in general. But the first thing here, I want to start the video talking about the Warzone trailer, what is going to be in the trailer, because that was leaked, when we're going to see this trailer, so trailer release dates, and then also that gives us an idea as to when the actual full mode is going to release as well. So one of the big leaks was the fact that Modern Warfare's Warzone is going to have an Apex Legends style drop. It's going to be a surprise drop. You know, people were expecting on Season 2's release date last week. They were also expecting that Friday, Valentine's Day. They were expecting last Tuesday, the 18th as well, which was yesterday. And no one's really been making this stuff up. I mean, there have been leaks about this. There were leaks saying that's going to be a surprise drop. There's been evidence for all of these different days, and it all makes sense. The problem is here, a lot of people are forgetting that the Game Revolution also brought us a leak the day after Season 2 released about an actual trailer for Warzone itself, and what was leaked within at least a portion of the trailer was also leaked as well. And I'll be talking to you guys about what was leaked in that trailer, pretty much what the trailer is going to show us and what it's going to be all about. But I think people are forgetting the fact that a trailer was leaked for this game mode, so that would mean that Warzone is going to release after the trailer releases. I mean, trailers are put out as a marketing tool to hype people up, especially with Call of Duty. You see the trailer, you get hyped for the new DLC, it tells you what it's all about, or the trailer to the new Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare's first initial reveal trailer in the end of May, and then the multiplayer reveal trailer, and then the Spec Ops trailer, all of this different stuff. You know, it's used as a tool to market and hype up the game, the DLC, or the update. So in this case, you know, it would make sense for them to start hyping up Warzone. Now, this could be a decision because Warzone has been leaked, so they want to scrap the surprise release. They may have just thought, like, you know what, everyone knows about Warzone already, let's just reverse our marketing tools. We wanted to do the Apex Legends style drop, the surprise drop, but everyone knows already, so let's start doing a trailer. And then the trailer got leaked obviously as well, but at least the trailer will hype us up, and we'll talk about release dates for that trailer since there is a trailer. But I do want to put out the other possibility before we start going through these leaks and the dates. So the other possibility is that this is just a launch trailer. So even though there's a trailer that was leaked, that the Game Revolution leaked from his source, that trailer could be a launch trailer that releases on the same day that Warzone releases, or releases alongside Warzone. You know, launch trailers do exist as well, and it would make sense because they drop the trailer and they say Warzone available now. That's something that we've been talking about for a while now, as well as a possibility of them doing that. So, you know, you have to leave that possibility open as well, but let's just make the case here and say they're not going to do the surprise drop and they're going to do this trailer beforehand. Let's go through the trailer, let's go through the dates, and then the dates could give us an actual idea of when we're actually going to see the full release of this. So here's the leak as to what's actually in the trailer. It says Maxim Minotaur Bale is fighting in the Gulag Showers, and you guys know about the Gulag Showers. That's like sort of the purgatory area where when you die in Battle Royale, you go into this 1v1 arena in the Gulag Showers. You can bet on each other, and then if you win, you can get back into the game. So that's where a portion of the trailer is taking place. He wins the gunfight and redeploys back into Battle Royale. He jumps out of the plane and drop kicks a guy off a ledge. There's lots of action-packed stuff. There's a guy up on the hill from Karst River Quarry sniping, and then another guy comes up behind him and does the execution that taps and shoots him, and then available now pops up on screen. Very brief summary of some of the stuff from the trailer. I think it's important to go through this because this is a big deal as to when we're going to be seeing the release date of Warzone and then when we could see the trailer for Warzone. So the VGC leak that came out a few days ago that revealed the early March release date leak, people are pretty much saying that it's confirmed for it to be releasing on March 10th. So again, there is no confirmation that's releasing on March 10th, and everyone needs to read exactly what the article said. So it was suggested that Warzone could drop as soon as in the next few days. However, VGC understands that the mode is at least a few weeks away, and bar any unexpected delays, will most likely release in early March. So again, will most likely release in early March, so not even a confirmation of early March. And the next thing here is that given that Modern Warfare updates are typically deployed on Tuesdays, March 10th is the most likely candidate for Warzone's release date. So again, there's no actual reasoning for them giving March 10th as a release date, other than the fact that they're picking a Tuesday because updates are usually on Tuesday. Okay, that's fair. And then also March 10th is in early March, but the specific day itself doesn't mean anything. And this is relevant to the trailer now because you have to look at two angles. Is the trailer going to say available now, or is it going to say, available on, let's say, March 3rd or available on March 10th? Because that would give us different dates here, and we have to either believe the VGC leak or we have to believe some other leak. The only possible days we have left here, I'll put the calendar up on screen. Right now, we're February 19th, Wednesday. If you're watching this, probably February 20th by the time you're watching this video. We only have a couple of Tuesdays left. So really, Tuesday, February 25th is the first possible time if you want to go on a normal schedule to see a trailer for the Battle Royale, and that would be a trailer that doesn't have the available now. And at that point, the full game mode would release a week later, which is Tuesday, March 3rd, which is still in line with the early March leak. Like VGC said, it's just not March 10th, but March 10th was just a random date that they picked. It's, March 3rd is still in early March. It's even earlier in March. It's the first Tuesday in March, and that could be the trailer. Or they could do the trailer March 3rd, available now, and it releases on March 3rd. Or you could do the trailer on March 3rd, 1 week later, and then it releases March 10th. Or the final option here, I guess, available now. The trailer releases on March 10th alongside Warzone, and that's that. So my point is here, we only have 3 other dates in which we can see a trailer and or a release of this game. So again, the leaks are constantly changing, and I'm just going off of leaks from what we saw last week. And obviously, they could have scrapped the trailer. I mean, they could have scrapped the available now. They could have scrapped everything. They could completely do a surprise drop with absolutely zero marketing, which who knows what their plans are right now. Really, no one knows. And like I said, again, the only thing that's actually confirmed is the fact that there is a teaser within the game. Other than that, we really don't know what they're going to do. The more and more I go through this stuff, the more I realize it's actually a bit more confusing. If you guys remember the 8 weekly challenges, that was also another leak that we received from a leaker, and then he gave it to the Game Revolution and then brought it out to us. People are getting these leaks from all different sources. So that's also a problem as well. When you have so many different sources, you really don't know who to believe, who to trust more than the other person, and it really leads to confusion as to really what are we sticking to, what script are we sticking to. That's why I like to leave open so many different possibilities here on the trailers and release dates earlier, but the 8 weekly challenges really throws another wrench into this, because now we have to think, wait a second, these 8 weekly challenges, and especially from the Game Revolution's video, he made a video where he was talking about the release date, and he said, obviously, there are 8 weekly challenges that were leaked within the game for Battle Royale. So he just placed that into a calendar and said, look, that would mean that the Battle Royale season starts on February 18th, which was yesterday, so obviously it doesn't start on that day, and it continues for 8 weeks until the end of Season 2, which would be around Tuesday, April 14th, and that fits directly in with Season 2, and that would have all made sense. That would have been fine, only if Battle Royale released yesterday. But it didn't release yesterday, and now we have a new leak saying that it might not release until another 2 to 3 weeks from now, either March 3rd, March 10th, or maybe even after, who knows. So how do those 8 weekly challenges for Battle Royale fit into this now? Because keep in mind as well, people might say, oh, does that mean Battle Royale will have a separate season, a season that's specifically for Battle Royale? That could be a possibility. Obviously, leave that open as a chance, but these 8 weekly challenges are also aligning with Season 2. Within the code, you have mentions of Season 2 as well. So that would mean that these 8 weekly challenges are a part of Season 2. Now, are these 8 weekly challenges not actually just Battle Royale challenges? Are they just challenges that are releasing for Season 2? Did the code actually refer, or is the code referring to challenges that are out right now? Because then that would mean that they're just normal multiplayer challenges that we're bringing over to Battle Royale. Although the code does mention Battle Royale with this as well, it's just crazy to see all of these different leaks sort of contradicting each other, and really trying to figure out when Battle Royale is releasing is starting to become an issue now. Now, obviously, I'm a YouTuber. I like to look into this stuff, and if you really want to think about it, it's not that big of a deal, because we know Battle Royale is coming. We know it's going to be coming very soon. I mean, the first thing was making sure it was real now. We know it's real now. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal trying to pinpoint the exact date as to when the trailer is going to come out, and then how that refers to when the release date's going to come out, and all of this different stuff. So obviously, I'm over analyzing this, but I just find it interesting because if you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan, you want to know what's going on behind the scenes, you want to know what's being leaked, and you want to know exactly when Warzone's coming out, and that's what I'm doing here. That's why I'm looking at the leaks, that's why I'm making the videos, that's why I talk about this stuff. I just find it interesting. I think a lot of you guys find it interesting as well, and if we get more leaks figuring out, when exactly the release date of Warzone is going to be, I'll definitely bring that to you guys, and we'll start comparing these leaks, and we'll start figuring out exactly when Warzone is going to come out, what leaks were wrong, what leaks were correct, what we should believe in the future, what we shouldn't believe in, all this different stuff. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.